Hello and welcome to this capstone video. I'm Sam Poland, a module leader for Capstone. This video will provide an overview of what evaluation is and what it looks like. We will look at what we mean by evaluation, including going through the evaluation extract of the analysis and evaluation rubric. We will also discuss a possible format you can use to structure your evaluation. Before we begin, just a reminder that in the capstone video on analysis, we discussed what analysis is in detail, which should be watched before this video. If you haven't watched it already, please do so. We will now go through what evaluation is. Evaluation follows on from analysis. It brings together the issues from the analysis, identifying the most important things to tell the client based on the client's specific situation. It also includes providing reasons why they are the most important. So how do you identify the concerns? Well, this requires both experience and knowledge. To get to the principal concern and the other concerns, you need to take the earlier analysis you have done and, using your professional skills, technical knowledge and critical thinking skills, identify what you consider to be the concerns. Then explain why they are. For each situation it will be different. There is no cheat sheet list of concerns that you can always use. It will depend on both the situation and the analysis. Sometimes a concern might be one of the issues. Often, however, it will be drawn from multiple issues. So ask yourself, what would you tell the client about after looking at all of the analysis? Some things to note now. So there is one evaluation per problem or situation. So each problem or situation will have multiple issues analysed. The key idea or thing to tell the client in the evaluation is called the concern in Capstone. The concern cannot be the problem or situation. If a client asks, why have we got a bank overdraft? You can't tell them that having a bank overdraft is the principal concern. The concern is often a matter of professional judgment, and you must provide reasons for identification of a concern. So how many concerns? Well, in a real-world report, often there will be lots of issues and a large evaluation bringing it all together, identifying a large number of concerns, some more important than others. The report would say what are the most important concerns and why, and then why the other concerns included in the report are not as important. In Capstone there is less than 10 issues for any analysis, therefore we only expect one principal concern and why it is principal, and one other concern and why it is not principal. If you provide more than one other concern, then you must include a reason why each one is not the principal concern. Next we will look at the rubric. Here is the extract of the evaluation area from the rubric, analysis and evaluation. The left-hand column shows the advanced assessment criteria. An advanced evaluation explains why you identify the principal concern as principal and explains why all other concerns identified were not the principal. Proficient and developing are parts of that. On the right-hand side of the rubric there is the below standard and incorrect columns. You want to avoid these areas as there are no marks in Capstone for an evaluation that is below standard or incorrect. To avoid being below standard, your evaluation needs to be relevant to the analysis and only include material from the analysis, i.e. do not introduce new material into the evaluation. It also needs to be relevant to the client's requirement, and you need to ensure a principal concern is identified, only one is required, and you need to explain why it is principal. To avoid being incorrect, an evaluation should not include any errors, logical fallacies or flaws. It also needs to apply the business situation correctly. Here is an example of how you could structure your evaluation. It may be easier to follow this structure, but you don't have to, as long as you include all the aspects of the evaluation as outlined in the rubric. Once you've completed your evaluation, the next step is to provide advice. We cover off providing advice in another Capstone video, which I suggest you watch next. I hope you have found this useful and wish you all the best in writing an evaluation.